Here we're looking at gold, and we did see a follow through to the upside after we exited. We saw some weakness, and then we saw the bounce back here, which is kind of showing a little bit of a tendency to kind of break out of the range. We're seeing it break over the prior high, which is good. We're seeing this accelerate a little bit. And kind of shows that so far we're showing some more of a up bias here, as I've been saying for quite some time that I thought gold and silver was going to improve. Our higher probability was exiting here, which I think totally made sense. And we'll just see how this starts to play as it moves up into this next range, because you'll see that next target is the 112. That could be really where we start to exhaust a little bit. I do expect a pullback, and as we start to really have a pretty good pullback, we'll start to reposition again accordingly for another full move or another acceleration at the upside. I just want to make sure that we're not chasing a top here on the short term, but we have to also be under the consideration that this could be very close to this measurement, and that makes sense as we come into this range. So I don't know if it makes sense for like a 1 point move here as it tests this prior high, and yes, maybe it could break out a little bit above that, but you could still be very vulnerable here as it comes very close to this corrective action. They're very, very similar. You could see quite similar actions throughout this, A, B, C. It's been a lot of that kind of action here, and then the short term, it almost looks like we're seeing that just come back up into that range, and it makes sense. But a big break over that, I think, would change, the longer term on this. But we have to be very, a little cautious because we're near the higher ranges on this. So we're better off to kind of see the commitment of this move, and we could always buy on the dips.